is it's a gross overreaction to what they see happening in the flank, because a soldier behind is a threatening thing, especially if he's putting time on the point. Your natural inclination is just to spend all of your resources going back towards him. So wasting manpower, wasting firepower, and wasting time chasing a single soldier, when the best option you have to deal with a single soldier is another single soldier or a scout or a demo man. Because he's taking damage getting to Spire, and so if you jump him as another soldier, unless he gets the air shot, which will get harder and harder to do as you get better at air strafing, then unless he gets the air shot, it's really easy for a bombing soldier to get on top of him and just ruin his day. And so falling back there might not have been the best decision. But let's focus on what's happening now. I kind of got sidetracked. You see that Spire is going to go down immediately, so you should feel as a combo that unless you're doing a forward hold, that now is the time to get back. Now is the time to start focusing on the last point, getting in a defensive mindset to hold until shit like that happens. That's nice how you didn't drop to it. That's good how only Preston was the one physically putting himself on the point. I like that. That's actually, you don't see that very much in newer teams. And now you're going to have to start getting around the point, especially your medic. Your medic needs to be paying attention to the point right now. Oh, you guys could have done so much more there without getting distracted by that scout. So that's one thing that could have been done a little bit better. Yep, you're taking that jump too fast. I like to get all the way over on the right wall and line it up, because the split second that you're saving by doing that jump faster and rushed is not enough for you to... You don't save enough every time you fuck it up. It's not worth it. It's more worth it to do the jump slowly but correct than it is to do it panicked but fuck it up and waste a lot of time. Yeah, that whole rollout was kind of messed up. I like the thinking of switching to your normal rollout to get the health in-house, but everyone should have been playing kind of passively at that point on your team. Maybe get in, try to get a demo pick, and get back to choke, so that when the Uber exchange happens, you've got man advantage at least. But committing your whole team when you're not there is like playing pick down from the very beginning, and it's really hard to maintain aggression man down, especially with the importance of the pocket soldier. So you guys are doing the forward hold here. I like that. Preston gets a pick. Oh no, Zooks had to Uber early. Your scouts need to be watching drop down, and you guys are way overextended. You're way messed up. You can't. To do a forward hold properly, it requires a bit more organization than you guys currently have. So I would not recommend trying that so soon. I'd recommend just doing the last hold. Because with a last hold, you get a last hold. You get your one chance, and with a forward hold, you might mess that chance up. Now I do really enjoy the forward hold, and I call it on my team as much as I can, because you're so disadvantaged pushing into lobby that I really like it as a hold. Your medic should have been healing you way earlier. I don't know why he was just looking and not healing. But the tactical advantages of it are they're phenomenal, but you have to be able to work together to capitalize on them. Oh, Mousy gets the pipe off. Jeez, that kid. He's a goodie. Alright, here you want to be reconnecting with your medic as soon as possible. So I don't know where your medic is, but you need to be getting to him immediately. I see you flexed a sniper for Spire, which can be really, really effective, especially because of that long sight distance in yard. Oh, you need to work on that jump a little bit. That could have gone better than it did. And you really needed to have connected with your medic a while ago. He was alive that whole time, wasn't he? Or did he die and respawn?
He went down after I went down.
Oh, I see. Well, then you probably made the right decision, making sure that Spire was safe. You see how the position that they had almost at Gray Bridge in yard? Did you see how exposed and open to flanking that was? If your team had been in a position to come at them from two angles at the same time, that could have been an easy meat grinder, and that's the position you as a pocket are looking for to make that call to your team, because that could have been really nice. Just if the soldiers spammed from above and the demo men spammed as well, the scouts could have just gone in and finished everything because they were so close.
I actually believe that we did have one scout at Ford's respawn, and the flank was open, but we just didn't make the call.
So the sentry worked exactly how it was supposed to. It distracted the Uber, and your medic needs to be on the point here. Your medic needs to be watching the point. Zooks needs to be keeping an eye on the point, because it's hard for people to DM to try to kill people from the point, but it's not hard for the medic to Uber people while standing on the point. So if he has Uber charge, it's really advantageous for him to be standing on the point and not around it, Ubering people on it. That might be kind of hard to understand, but it just maximizes the effectiveness of guarding the point while keeping your team out where they can deathmatch. You saw that scout kill your scout. I don't know why you didn't try to shoot a rocket in there, or at least look at him as you were running away. Did you notice the scout?
No, I don't think I did.
Well, your teammate should have at least called it, and you need to be reconnecting with your medic ASAP. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff.
And
oh no, I'm so sorry. Well, you tried, and your eyes were open. Did Zooks know the scout was there before you did?
No, I had no idea the scout was actually still alive.
Alright, well, sometimes there's not much you can do, but you'll get better at defending your medic in that situation. You will get better. It's sometimes hard to deal with things like that, and the split-second reflexes, because you get nervous when stuff like that happens. You see a scout, and you know everything that you can lose, so you tense up. And it's actually really common for newer pockets to have a hard time dealing with bombs like that, but you'll get better at it. You should actually be pre-firing some of these corners just a little bit, because if anything's hiding there, you might as well hear the ding and finish it off. Because when you have all those rockets, you're not conserving ammo. You might as well use the tool to the best of its ability. Thought that was a spy. I don't know if it actually was, but here you have 2 picks and almost Uber, so I would be pushing in immediately with Uber. Like you jump up top left and he Ubers your demo in through main. Oh, that's great! You got them to Uber on top of you. It's beautiful. They're being really aggressive with that Uber, without need to be. I think they might be miscalculating how much advantage they have, but this should be a pretty. Nope. I thought it was going to be an easy cap for you, but I think they're going to kill you all. You're going to get wrecked. Sorry, there were things about it. Oh, Majesty, almost. Let's see if Preston can gypsy them out of it. That's really offensive. I shouldn't use racial slurs on my stream. That's what I get for playing with Pika. I hear that a bit. So here you didn't really lose anything because of the pressure on last point. Red team can't afford to play up. So you're not going to lose Spire, and you're going to be able to take back nice positioning in top lobby to get ready for your last push. It's when your medic is with your demo man like that, and nothing's really threatening him, it's okay to jump a little bit away to get a pick, like a 1 rocket pick. So you jump up, shoot a rocket down, kill the scout. Next thing you need to do, get back with your medic. So you just need to be aware of the extent to which you can leave your medic alone and the extent to which he has to be played with. The jumping Preston in has been so effective for you guys while pushing into yard. I'm not sure why you change your tactics here. That's a pretty effective tactic across all choke points and across all maps of bombing that roamer in with a scout to make them pop and then pushing in afterwards with Uber advantage. So I don't know why you guys changed that up here, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it's working, stay with it. So that was a nice push in there. You guys get the next point and then time runs out, I believe. Oh god, this is going to be a long point. If you guys lost 4-3, I'm excited to see this 10-minute round transgress. Yeah, your rollout, you just need to be just less nervous about it, because you'll notice that when you practice it, you do it right basically every time, and it's only when you're
Yeah.
in game, and it's not the kind of thing that practicing will make better for you. You should have jumped to your boxes and dealt with that soldier, but what can you do? You're not going to be able to do it every time. I would just focus on that next round. Of even when you're being aggressive, you need to be aware of your medic. Awareness is really key, especially in your role as the paquet soldier, or soldat, whatever. French that. Yeah, so they're just now capping mids, so this should be a race for you guys to get to choke, to have an effective hold on it before they're all in. Yeah, so their demo man gets in. That's a lot of spam you can put right on that corner, and affect all of them. Did their medic go down that mid? I do not remember.
No.
Alright, so they've got Uber advantage, so they should have actually Ubered on top of you guys and just ended that right there, but they did not, so lucky you, I guess. Don't rely on your opponent being bad, but sometimes it helps. Actually, a lot of times it helps. That scout saw you and was like, ah, damn it, my hiding spot.
Yeah.
So there, your medic should be like way behind you. He took spam that was right next to you, and he needs to be abusing that heal beam more than he is. He's walking through doors at the same time, and if you see your medic doing that, you just need to give him a friendly reminder that you should be the one taking that damage, not him. And certainly not both of you at the same time. That's like the worst of both worlds. Oh, he had to Uber. I think he didn't need to Uber exactly then. If you're at 133, it takes 2 shots for a scout to kill you, and if you're aware of your surroundings, then you can try to play to finish off the pick. But it was probably good that he did the safe thing. It was probably the right idea, especially just at his level and what he's dealing with. There's a lot of unknowns in terms of variables, so it can always be a little bit risky, tricksy. Here you should be building Uber, not spamming them, because your sentry gun is only going to buy you a little bit of time, and then you're going to need Uber. And if you'd been building, you'd be at like 90 now as opposed to 70. So it's good that you got a heavy on it. Yeah, go straight to the medic. Beautiful, beautiful play. Alright, that's great. That's exactly what I want to see. It's good game sense there. It's okay, Mousy. Mousy picked it up for you. He picked up what you were putting down, if you know what I mean. Not sexually, actually. It's a rap metaphor, I'm pretty sure. So here, it's better for Mousy, the demo man, to be controlling choke with his stickies, which is what he's doing, but from a long distance, so the damage is more interspersed. It's better to have a different person capping and your demo man up, but not always. In fact, I retract that. That's not a good rule of thumb for you guys to follow. But it is really important that if you can do what I want, which is put a scout up on point at least, and push your demo man up to choke, and make sure your flank's covered, that's the most effective way to push back. Because if they're in that choke and they get over to Pride Rock and they spread out, then it's a really, really difficult point to take back. Here, nice job. I would have, because you knew they were all lit. No. It was good for you to go to the medic. Ignore that. Ignore that advice that was shitty that I never gave you. Yep, good shotgun, exactly what you want. And then reload it and hop up on top of one of the boxes. You're not stacking to prevent anything behind you, so you might as well take the immediate positional advantage to forego the cap presence, especially since you guys almost have Uber. Your medic's going to be safe, and now you're probably going to reset and do the Preston push thing, and hopefully it goes really well. If you have any questions, Tom, you can interrupt me.
Well, here we have Uber advantage, so we decided just to
pop in. Yeah. Alright, good, good, good. Demo man, soldier, higher priority. Unless it's like really short Uber advantage.